Reporting live.
Franchise in the building, franchise report in effect as it goes down another mother effing day. Hot in the right here. Lovely Leticia here in the building. And back again, because the first time you was here with another artist, and it was like, this is my time to shine.
Yeah, that was with Last Days, man.
And you said, but you called it, I'll be back. You said it, I'll be back. You said, I'll be back. Trust me.
I had too good a time. I had to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Rose in the building.
Thank you for having me.
Alongside the lovely,
Brought my friend this time.
Fvme Jvckson, what up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Y'all fill us in. What's going on?
Chilling, man.
Well, thanks for having me. This place is amazing.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you guys for coming through.
No doubt.
So, I'm kind of thrown off because I thought you was going to rap first. She's a rapper, too. So she raps.
Really?
Yes. So she's supposed to rap first. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm fine. We'll still keep going.
Right? Okay, so we'll go back. We'll spin the block back, right? So, Dallas.
Yo.
Like he said, the first time you was here with Last Days.
Yep.
So you are a producer.
Yep.
And you produced a couple of tracks on his.
Yeah, I did. I've done a lot of shit with him, but I can swear, right?
Yeah. You're good.
We had a guy yelling at us or yelling at me on our podcast a couple weeks ago because I was swearing so much.
Really?
He was on the live going crazy.
It's your podcast, though.
That's what I said. It was my fucking house too.
This world is crazy nowadays, man. This world is crazy.
Wait, don't say it was your house and he was like, you're swearing.
He wasn't. No, he was on the IG live. Like, he wasn't in my house.
Oh, okay.
But I do the podcast from my house.
I thought he was actually there. I thought he was a guest and he was saying that you swore too much.
This guy's looking through the phone like, yo, stop swearing in your own house. Like, really?
He really wouldn't let it go either. He like kept, anyways, yeah. I do a lot of stuff with Last Days, and I did 4 on the last EP, Rose Gold Dawn. Shout out Last Days, and a few on 2 on Boston Boy, I think, and I mix a lot of his stuff, and that's my man. We work together all the time.
Okay. So you also work with a lot of other Boston artists, right?
Yeah. I got kind of a handful of artists, including Fvme here, that I work with kind of repeatedly all the time. Also Luke Yetton, Logic Q, OTA Lay, and all of Only Thread Alive. Who am I forgetting? Fvme. Lucas Challenge.
Yeah, you got them mostly.
I got most. Oh,
it's a good feeling when you forget.
Yeah,
it's a good feeling. You're working. It means you're working.
Yeah, I get singles here and there with people like Shooters Music and Don Daly, Trotty Jizzle. So I try to get around, and then I try to have like my core group of people that I really fuck with.
How'd you come across Fvme Jvckson?
I met her through an artist that another good friend of mine, artist I work with all the time, Logic Q. He said, I got this chick rapper that I want to bring by.
Cool. Rapper.
Fvme, I was gonna say just like that. You gonna get away with that?
You probably didn't say chick, right? He said, I'm sure he said like female.
You said chick rapper.
Sounding good right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how long you guys been working together?
3 years now, something like that.
So not only do you produce music for her, you guys also do a podcast together, right?
Yeah.
And the name of the podcast is?
The Podcast.
The Podcast.
But just like Fvme's name, you flip the A to a V.
Okay. And how?
Podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all playing games with me, man.
And how long y'all been doing that?
Almost 2 years. We started in 2020 during COVID because we finished the session and Fvme was like, I want to do a podcast. And I was like, all right, hang on a second. And like 5 minutes later, we started the first episode.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
On the spot.
Yeah, and then we've been doing it pretty much every week since then.
Respect it.
Every week.
I mean, I got all the audio gear and everything, so like, why not just put the mics on?
Before I get to Fvme, since we're both talking group projects, seeing that you guys do a podcast together and record together.
Yep.
How often are you guys annoyed with each other?
You know what? Not that much. I mean, little stuff here and
Notice
there.
she ain't saying nothing, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know.
She shook her head no. She was like, oh.
How much do you get annoyed with me, I guess?
I only get annoyed when I'm like recording because he's on my ass and I gotta, do things right. So then I'd be like, turn the cameras off. 'Cause we do live streams. Yeah, we do live streams. But apart from that, like, we have a really dope, like, relationship, or like our work chemistry is just so amazing. So it's just been really amazing. I used that word already. Amazing.
Listen, I say definitely a lot, so it's all right if you say amazing.
Now, Fvme, how long you been spitting for?
for the past like 4 to 5 years, but
You sang first though, right?
do I what?
Did
You
you
sang
sing
first?
first?
No.
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 You sound like you.
Yeah, I was about to say the voice. I'm telling
sound
you,
like
it
you
sound
have
like
a-
you was singing first.
Oh no.
Sound like you about to break it down and be like.
What made you get into rap?
I love Lil Kim. I love me some Missy Elliott, and I just love like the old school like female rap, moguls. Like it's like they made me want to do music. Lauryn Hill especially. Like when I started doing music, it was Lauryn Hill. Like I wanted to be so much like her, And then, actually, I think I was already so much like her. Like, I went to church, I sung in the choir. And
Listen. And the whole time, and listen.
Don't try to play me.
And the whole time, I'm thinking in my head, Glory Days.
Don't try to play me. I know you did.
It doesn't mean I know how to sing, though.
Listen, you know how to do something if you was in the choir.
Yeah, but then I wanted to, like, get out of that box. And
I want to leave the church. Look ahead.
Lil Kim and Foxy Brown gave that to me, you know what I'm saying, to, actually explore myself some more and actually not give a fuck about how people are going to feel. So, yeah, and that's when I really started to dive into, like, that hood, sexy, gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Dorchester, Mattapan, so, like, it just makes sense anyways.
All right, so you gave me Little Kim, you gave me Foxy Brown, you gave me Lauryn Hill,
Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott. Give me one more.
It's gonna be the weird one.
Nas.
Nas?
All right, yeah,
okay,
that's fine.
okay. All right.
If we had to take out Nas and add another female MC in there, who would it be?
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
All right. So,
Remind me to give you this MC like pick when you leave.
So, any EPs, any albums that you're working on that you have coming out?
Right now, I'm working on a lot of things, but due to my personal life, like I feel like I'm just exploring more back into keeping consistency of what I've got going on. So I'm just focused on singles and focused on showing more face and actually being a buzz. I know there is a buzz, even if you don't know me, you've heard of like some type of Jvckson, so it's like, yeah.
She said,
so
you're going to know who I am, whether you like me or not.
Yeah, so I just got to make more appearances, I feel like, and get out of my shell, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Okay. Now, has there ever been a time that you're like, you know what? This is it. This is the song, and then here comes Dallas. Like, no,
Yes.
it's
Nice
not it.
question, Dallas.
You said he's hard.
He
on you.
is through a song, but like I think he takes to him. Every project is really special to him, but then he's quick on let's do the next one. So like the energy that I missed out in that song, he'll tell me put it into this one, put it into the next one. You know what I'm saying? Because even I would be like, hey, I'm really not feeling this. What do you think? And he'll just be like, it's fine. Let's release it. Let's move on. Put it into the next song.
There's other ones that we've recorded and just never really put out either because we sort of know that this one isn't really up to par. I think that's probably typical of most artists, right? But yeah. So we kind of just let them go if they're not good enough. I think.
Okay.
Right?
And you just come up with with beats on site, like
I do that sometimes with Fvme. I don't do that too much usually because Fvme likes to write and kind of think about what she's gonna do. So it's usually more of a pick a beat in advance type deal.
So not to backtrack, but to backtrack.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because last week we was at a release. We was at Shay Band's release.
Oh yeah.
And you walked in the room, and you came out like, Shay, I got a beat for you.
Man. I was so frustrated that night because the whole thing got shut down, But before it got shut down, I saw Jay Rose there, who's one of the lead engineers there. He's a fire artist, super fire producer, all that shit. Really talented guy. And
Jay Rose is nice.
Yeah. And he was like, "Yo, I'm in the room if you want to pop in." I was like, so I did, and then I put some drums on this shit that he was working on, and the beat was fire. And they started writing these crazy vocals to it, him and this other dude. And then things started falling apart. So I went out, I saw Shay upset, and I was like, "Yo, just duck in here." And she did, and then she brought like 6 other dudes in there, and everybody's writing. She's like, we're hanging in here all night. I was like, this is gonna be incredible, you know. And then like more stuff happened, so they had to like shut the whole thing down. And everybody had to go. We didn't get anything done.
Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to follow up with J Rose and them to get at least those 2 guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I thought I was gonna do something by introducing you to the owner of Sound Lab.
Oh yeah.
But you was already. I was like, oh, he already knows some people.
I got a room here. I got a room here.
Yeah,
okay, so so it depends on who the artist is that you'll make a beat on.
Yeah, and also just like if I have the right beat already or not too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll pull beats up and nothing's hidden, so then it's like, all right, pull some samples up or whatever, and if one starts to make the artist vibe, then I'll make a beat out of it real quick and go.
Okay.
Hey, before I ask if there's something you want to say, but if I didn't get to ask you guys, last one for Fame. What's gonna make you different from every other good-looking female that has bars?
I mean,
Hard question, huh?
it's not so hard because it's like the next female cannot be the next female. Don't matter how much imitation she has. Don't matter how good she is at it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not being anybody else. I'm not anybody else. I can only be me. So the thing is, like, you hear me, you know you never heard anybody like this. You know what I'm saying? So what differentiate me, my music, period.
And having this guy on your side.
Having, you know, the best people, you know, behind me, in front of me, around me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah. I do interviews and it's like I'm bad at, like, in here because I'm not the one asking questions.
It feels different being on the other side of it.
It is kind of weird. And yeah, I think this is my first, you know.
Oh, the interviewers need an interview
Really?
too.
Yeah.
Y'all need to be interviewed too, and you a rapper, girl.
I shy away sometimes, a lot of the times actually. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you, anything you guys want to say that we didn't get to ask you?
Nah, I mean, it's, you know, get on social medias, right? Like at Real Dallas.
Come on,
Rose.
wait, don't take my job.
Oh, sorry.
Best way to find you.
Instagram. Go to @GetOnHighStreet. You'll find both of us there. You'll find all the stuff we do, the podcast, but also go to @RealDallasRose, what is it, Fame_Jvckson or .Jvckson?
Fame.Jvckson.
Fame.Jvckson. Flip the A's over into V's. Right, so Fvme, JVCKSON.
S-O-N.
And then at the podcast, again, flip the A over. High Street Music on YouTube. We do the podcast there live. We put our music videos there. We stream the recording sessions live, so you can watch us make all the music. You can go there and see like everybody making shit, you know. So that's a dope channel. Definitely check that out. And thank you guys for having us.
Anytime.
Thank
Hey, Fame,
you.
can I just let you know you got a good person with you? Because I've
Yes.
seen rappers come up here with managers, and I'll be like, all right, best way to find you. And the rapper look at the manager look at the rapper, and they both look at each other like, oh, and they both pull up their phone. You got a good one with you. You got a good one with you right here.
I definitely do.
You got a
I
good one
must
with
say,
you.
like, I slack on, you know, content, and he'll, like, post for me sometimes, like, you know.
You got a
so
good one.
things
You
like
need
that.
that. You got a good one.
Yeah.
You got a good one. You got a good one. Things
So,
like that.
What beat are you picking?
No,
today?
all right. Thank you for
She
coming.
can't wait
Hold
to
on.
get to that.
Hold on.
I think that was her main purpose, to see if she could rap.
I
I
You
needed
rap
to
since
do
it
this.
started.
I needed to do this clean to help my editing. So, you're always welcome back. Thank you for coming through. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Dallas in the building. Fame Jvckson in the building. Franchise Important Effect. What?